Hello! This is Overly Critical Anime with another review. Today is going to be about the Adam and Eve Invincible Amazon original kind of mini, I guess, movie about Adam Eve, the girl that has the powers of very similar to Green Lantern, but she is way more powerful. Probably can annihilate Omni Man very easily if she got angry enough. But to the good stuff, I don't have any really many complaints, but this is insanely well done. They could do this with all the characters, and I'd watch them all. They're really well done. There I got a few complaints here and there, but overall they did an amazing job. It's kind of fucked up what happens to her. I will go into spoilers a little bit. But I don't want to spoil too much because I kind of have to spoil some things to get into the story. Basically, she's a government experiment, uh, pumps full like chemicals, and she gets these powers as this random homeless woman off the streets, and they experiment on her. The guy changes his mind, doesn't want the child to live as a government experiment, using it as a weapon. So he gives her to a couple that just lost their child, and that's where the story begins. Only really complaints I really have are the pacing is not the greatest because there's a few scenes in here where she's like, I guess, fighting criminals and stuff where it kind of slows it down a little bit unnecessarily, and it kind of drags out a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. But other than that, I really didn't have any many complaints because the voice acting was amazing, the animation was amazing, and like you really feel really bad for her because her whole family dies. I won't get into exactly how they die, but her full family is dead, and she just has to accept this like foster family. Was her, I guess, her stepdad is a pretty big piece of shit, unfortunately, and her mother's way more kinder, and but they're kind of a shitty family, to be perfectly honest. Really bad parents overall, to be perfectly honest. That's really a tragic story behind her, and I'm surprised that she's not more really fucked up by this turn of events. Another little minor complaint that she fights extremely well, even though she's really had no training that I can see of. She's actually a really decent fighter. I was like surprised. Maybe that's like a byproduct of the experiments, or maybe it's just instinct or whatever. But she fights pretty well for someone who, far as I could tell, has never actually been in a fight. So that was a bit weird, because it's not like she trains or anything like that. It's just like she could do it. She can arrange atoms. She can like see atoms, but she can't arrange living things, atoms, unless she gets super pissed off because there's like a limiter in her mind that she can't rearrange living molecules at will, but she can do it to pretty much anything else. So, like, something tragic happens, she can release all her powers and just rearrange people if she wanted to. So, like, Omni Man wouldn't fucking stand a chance if she was 100% at her powers. And it's probably most powerful of the heroes if truly unleashed, which is kind of fucking crazy to be perfectly honest. Overall, I give it like an 8 out of 10. This is really well done. The problems was the pacing wasn't all that great, and she seems to be a extremely good fighter, kind of out of nowhere. I wish they did a little bit better job with the pacing, but everything else was so damn good. I can't really lower it beyond that because it was so well done. And if you're a fan of the series of Invincible, definitely give it a watch because this is 100% worth it. I'm sorry I didn't get this out earlier. I watched it about 2 weeks ago. I just keep on forgetting to do the review, and I forgot to the anime came even out. So it's really well produced, really well made. Overall, it was pretty damn good. Thank you for listening. Rate, comment, and subscribe.